Lyell Centre is a springboard.
Research that puts us at the cutting edge.
A space where people can come with big ideas.
The power of this community is that it really is a community.
The concept and the focus is right.
Together to pursue new areas of science.
Far more than the sum of the parts.
The blue sky science, the applied science, the technology development.
Enthusiasm, I think, is probably the biggest key.
It's happening. It's happening on all the different fronts, and that's probably why we are here and why we are excited about this experiment we are doing.
It's about being involved in really exciting new frontiers and helping push them along. So exciting.
It's a really good opportunity to be part of something which is new.
I'm Tracy Schmield and I'm the co-director for BGS for the Lyell Centre.
And I'm Tracy's counterpart at Herriot-Watt University. My name is Thomas Wagner and I'm a professor in Earth System Sciences and the co-director from the Herriot-Watt University. The Lyell Centre is a new opportunity where we basically use the expertise and the capacities in the British Geological Survey and in Herriot-Watt to get something which is beyond what the individual entity basically could achieve.
And I think for me, the exciting bit is looking at the innovation from research right through to when it's actually used, whether it's by commercial, business or society. By joining both Heriot-Watt and BGS together, we're going to accelerate that process.
We know what we can do, we all have our individual expertises, but by joining with others, we basically cross our own horizons and we start developing ideas which go beyond.
Scottish Government, it might be the UK Government, it could be international scientists. When they have a problem or they want to do a bit of research and they want advice, think of the Lyell Centre as the go-to centre. It's all about the people. It's all about the staff, the students, because they are the centre. I think introducing the two different cultures and enabling them to work together is an experiment in its own right. We all come in the same front door, so we do tend to come together and share both social and research experiences.
You know, people meet for a coffee and they decide, hey, I give you a couple of samples, you analyze them for me and we see where we go. So these little seed ideas ultimately, all the way to big strategic ideas.
The BGS has a long track record of delivering towards government bodies, to industry, but perhaps they don't always have the freedom and the time to investigate pure research questions, and I think that's where the Heriot-Watt side, the university side, can really add to the BGS remit.
We share separate wings, but we come together in the common corridors over times like lunch and tea breaks, and that's where some of the best science that I've talked about in years has actually come out.
So far what I realize is that we don't need too much time to really form very close links between the two entities.
I think the sort of seminar series that's been set up, those opportunities to kind of get together in a scientific frame, but also it's really informal, so it kind of starts the conversations.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's close to what you're doing, sometimes it's a bit more remote, but you learn new things and you can take that away.
We can actually just talk in a very relaxed manner about our research interests, and from that develop synergies and hopefully develop, joint work projects. I think will be interesting to see what happens, but it's all to play for, I think.
We're at the beginning of a journey, an exciting one, and one which I think we're moving through quite rapidly and successfully.
We have a big challenge in front of us, but it's a good challenge because everybody believes outside that this is one way forward, how universities and non-academic stakeholders can work hand in hand and achieve much more than the individual unit could do.